everyone, it's Gwen from Hummingbird Tarot, and today I'm sharing my top 5 decks of the past 12 months. This is a video response to the Hermit's Cave and the video that he put out last week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified every week when I upload a new video. So today's was kind of fun. Every month I share what decks are on my tarot shelf for that month, and I do, depending on my mood, rotate through quite a bit of different decks. They're not necessarily my favorites, but they're the ones that are reading easily for me at the time. This was purely what I chose were the decks that are my favorites, the ones I love the most. I do have some new recent ones that have been added in here, and I'm so excited to share with you. So the first deck I wanted to share with you is one that's been a favorite of mine for a really long time, and it is the Druid Craft. The reason that I love this deck is just the artwork is amazing, and I have a video on how I clean this one up. I had totally butchered this deck by trying to trim it and make it smaller. I have smaller hands, so it was kind of hard for me to shuffle it. So I tried to make it smaller, and I did a terrible job of it, and I fixed it, and now it's the perfect tarot-sized deck of a standard tarot size, and it's very easy for my small hands to shuffle this deck. And I absolutely love the artwork in this deck, but I'll share that video that I used to clean up my bad deck mod on this one. But this one has always been a favorite of mine, and now that I can actually shuffle it easier, and I've cleaned it up so it doesn't annoy me because it's all messed up, it's definitely at the top of the list for me. Another one of mine that's been a favorite for a while is the Everyday Witch tarot deck. The artwork is cartoony a little bit, and I know that doesn't necessarily appeal to everyone, but the thing that I love about this deck is it's a very positive deck. Even the difficult cards have a little bit more of a positive spin on them. There are a couple little, the Death card and the Devil card make you a little uneasy like normal Death card would, but the rest of the deck it's very positive and supportive. But my favorite thing about this deck is how easy it is to read. It doesn't matter what mood I'm in, who I'm reading for, when I'm doing the reading, how I'm feeling physically, any of that. It makes no difference. This deck is a great, easy read for me every single time. It's very reliable. It's a real workhorse deck for me, and I really enjoy it. The Everyday Witch also feels like it's got a great sense of humor, and I appreciate that because life is difficult sometimes, and it's important to maintain your sense of humor to make it a little bit easier to get through. My number 3 deck, and this isn't in order, I love all of these decks here, but the third deck I want to share with you is the Everyday Tarot, and this one's by Bridget Esselmont. I love the size of these cards is like a poker deck. The cards, the cardstock, the quality of the paper is really good because the cardstock is fairly thin, but it's very sturdy. It riffle shuffles fantastically. I've had this deck and it's been in heavy rotation, and it's actually got gilded edges on it, and they look brand new. The deck itself looks brand new. It's got kind of a rose petal finish, but they don't stick together. And each of the cards here, it's just a 3-color deck. It's that gold, this is the same color gilding on the outside, plus the purple and then the white back there. And it's just such a beautiful deck. It feels amazing in your hands, and it gets right to the point. There's not a lot going on in each of the cards, and I was concerned about that at first when I first got this deck, but I found that it's very to the point, and it gives me everything I need on every single card, and the message is very clear for me. So that's another favorite of mine. A recent addition to this top 5 list is the Spirit Within Tarot. And I did a walkthrough of this one recently, but I love the coloring in this. This is also a very positive and upbeat deck, and the coloring of this is like just looking at a sunset, and it's very soothing. The cardstock is easy to shuffle. It does have a high gloss finish, which I'm not a super big fan of high gloss finishes, but it doesn't seem to stick together like some of them do, and I love that. But it's just such a great deck. It's very Rider-Waite-Smith, almost like a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, super close. As you'll see, all of these decks that I've shared so far are Rider-Waite-Smith based. And then the final deck is a recent addition to my collection, and I know it's going to be a favorite, and I'm absolutely in love with the back of it. This is an early birthday present for me. And this is a manned limited deck, and here's what the back looks like. I absolutely love it. So great. And then this is just your typical Rider-Waite-Smith, the images in the front. I'm not a huge fan of the borders, but I'm actually really excited that this deck has borders. And if you look on the other side, it has borders as well. Because again, I've mentioned I have small hands, I am going to trim this deck down and make it a little bit smaller, and then it'll be even easier for me to handle, and I'll love it even more. But I know, this deck is so beautiful, and it gives me such positive vibes every time I see just the backs of them alone, that the energy that it brings to my readings has just been really great, and this is a new favorite of mine. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a great time pulling these decks together, savoring my favorites. These are all really close to my heart, and I love these decks, and I was happy to share them with you. So I'll see you on the next time around. Thanks for stopping by.